Hello again. Starting the day actually walking shot rather than stopping and spinning around and doing a static one, because I've got to get on with things. Haven't got a great deal of time today, unfortunately. What's happening is Mum's got a flu jab appointment in the early afternoon, so I've got to get her down to that. And I'm not going to say military operation, but there's a lot of moving parts to get her out and down, so we'll have to sort that out. Because she's going down in the afternoon, my son's coming up early, so I don't know quite how far I'm going to go today or how long I'm going to stay out, but it's all good. I've got the wind blocker on, but also 22 mile an hour wind at the moment. Lovely. As you can see, the sea is relatively rough. However, as it's not quite a high tide at the moment, it's not going to affect the seawall. Now, I'm not having a seawall mission, just going to zop myself up around Spray Point and back, simply for the purposes of getting some steps in, getting the blood flow in, and then once I've woken myself up a bit, go along the seafront. I've got a then and now I want to do. It's a new one on an old one, if that makes any sense. Some old pictures that some of you will have already seen, but also a new picture of the same place, but we'll get to that later. Right, let's crack on along that seawall. And also, on top of all that, I've got to pay a visit to the co-op for some stuff for Mum that I didn't realise she was out of, and then finish off popping up to Lidls to get my bread, because they don't do my bread that I like in the co-op. So that's another thing I've got to do today before everything goes off and my son turns up, and then we need to get my mum out. Also, funny to think that it's Sunday morning, and in the previous Sundays we had all the surf club for the kids going on with the surfboards, and that's all finished up now for the winter. What a shame. I've missed that. While it's not supposed to be raining today, I do have my raincoat on, because I woke up this morning and went in the lounge. Everything was okay. Went back in 10 minutes later and there was rain on the window. So although it's not raining at the moment, there's definitely a chance of rain today as well. All adds up, doesn't it? It makes a right mess of things. Never mind. They were here the other day. They were originally all covered in shells, but that seems to have gone or blown away. And there's a bud, but obviously representative for something to someone. Oh dear. First train. Right, gonna head back now. I expect you still got the wind now. Wind blocker or no wind blocker. Right, well that ends the rush part of my walk today. Only one train I think, if I recall correctly. Never mind, gonna head up along the seafront now, as far as the lighthouse. Oh yes, certainly got the old wind today. Nearly blown away. The kayak hub is still here, obviously not open, but still here nonetheless, not been moved away. And then over there, the pavilions, where the people are with the fluorescent jackets on. That's where I've got to get Mum to later on, so probably nowhere to park because all the space outside will be filled up with other people that have got the disabled badge. Sorry for the poor shot quality just now of the pavilions with all the people walking in front of the camera. I'd normally have reshot that, but I don't have the time today. As I say, I've got to keep going so I can get back. Right, going to start heading round now. Want to do this then and now. Let me tell you about it. There used to be a cafe over here called Riverside Cafe. Now, I've shown it before on my channel with a couple of pictures, normal then and nows. But I've had a new one come across my desk. So I wanted to sort of add that into things. So, try and line up the first one here. Right, here we go. Here's the cafe in place. There's a wimpy thing on the photo, but it was a wimpy at one point. Anyway, here's the picture in place. But I've since found out that the place itself was called Mr. Kendall's Cottage, and it was demolished in 1986. Here's a picture of it being demolished with some details from the Teignmouth post of Viv Wilson's column. So that used to be up here by the what was the Morgan Giles shipyard, which was taken down for this. And just finished off with one final shot of the cafe. Again, you may have seen it before, but a lot of new people join the channel. They haven't seen everything. Why not? Here we go. That would have been about here. Give or take tuppence. Lovely. So that's the update on the Riverside Cafe, and about now I'm going to head back now down to the town, around the co-op, do the first bit of shopping I need to do. Top end of Brunswick Street we're in now. Just on the left here we've got the Salvation Army place, which is being sort of invigorated as Citizens Advice Bureau apparently. No sign of any sort of signs to tell you, but I saw it all in Facebook the other day that they're going to have a Citizens Advice Bureau there after the one that used to be at the library closed down in 2020. Some rendering going on the house over there, showing the original brickwork. Nice to see it. Lowen Jones hairdressing. Before that it was a butcher. Before that it was Mr. Reese's stationery, where we'd all go back to school and go and visit Mr. Reese and get our pens and pencils. Lovely. That's new. Teignmouth Hub. It's been Majestic Tours for as long as I can remember. Let's go and see what it says in the window, what that's all about. Well, that was in there, where they were all sat at desks. Apparently they're still going. It says they're upstairs and they've got all their stuff in the thingy. But the Teignmouth Hub is an independent Christian charity providing a multi-use purpose community space for people of Teignmouth. First I've heard of it. There we are, that's news to me. There we are, that's a sign saying they're still open upstairs. The Methodist Church. In full swing because it is Sunday. They're quite big, about 3 foot or so high. That's the treasure trove right at the end of the street here. Right, gonna get myself to Co-op, do the first bit of shopping. That's the Co-op shopping done. Just gonna make my way up to Lidls now, up Orchard Gardens way. Awkward to do filming now because I've got this big bag of shopping on my arm, so I'll leave it till I get back or out of Lidls. There's always time to take a break and let you know that it's still standing. Yay! Lidls! Whee! So I've got my bits and pieces and we'll call it an end to my rushed walk. Yeah, gonna get back up there now. Haven't had any mad alerts from anyone saying quick, people are here. But I've been out for a while. Don't know exactly how long or how far. I don't know how much video I've got today. Anyway, it's all good. See what I ended up with when I get home. See you tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.